Hey there, Aquarius, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your reading. This is going to be a reading for June 10th through June 23rd, and we're going to look at past, present, okay, and near future energies. Also, if this reading resonates, you can book a personal reading. All the information about how to do that is in the description box below. The High Priestess flew out already, so that's a pretty good sign and way to start your reading. And there you are, showing up in your power in the recent past. Really powerful energies. I feel like your intuition was very active. It's almost like it was trying to communicate something to you. That's interesting. As I was shuffling, I saw the Three of Swords twice. Okay, look, this is, and you get the Justice at the bottom of the deck. Whatever hasn't been working for you, I feel like that's about to be set right, is basically what I'm saying when it comes to love. So the main energy for your reading is the Two of Cups. There's definitely a connection, a relationship here. Now, I don't necessarily feel like this connection is in your life actively, right? It kind of is, kind of isn't energetically, but I don't feel like you and this person are physically together in the 3D world. I could be wrong. We'll see when we clarify, but that's kind of what I'm getting right now. So in the recent past, you get the High Priestess, which flew out of the deck, the Seven of Cups, and the Star. Your intuition is trying to help you through this period of confusion. I feel like you were very, very confused in the recent past. You really didn't know what to do. Your intuition was kind of trying to come in and guide you in the right direction. Be like, hey, Aquarius, listen, it's going to be okay. And with the Star showing up here, which is your energy, that's further reinforcing that for me, where it's like, hey, if you're confused, you know, just trust spirit, trust your intuition, trust your higher self. That part of you knows what to do. It's the 3D world you that's confused. And we'll see exactly what your confusion is about. Now, in the current situation, you get the Ace of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Hanged Man. There's definitely a desire to have a brand new beginning in love. Again, between you and somebody else here. But you keep stopping yourself. You keep pausing it. It's almost like you're forcing yourself to not take action. Like, you're purposefully pushing the pause button, right? With the Five of Swords here, this is letting me know that this could be a form of you telling yourself, oh, I don't want this, I don't need this doesn't matter to me, you know, fill in the blank, right? We'll see what this is about when we clarify, but there's definitely a desire to have new love here, to have a brand new beginning in love, and you stopping yourself. Now, in the near future, you get the Three of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Swords. What once caused you a lot of pain, what once caused you heartbreak, in the near future, you're healing. And what you're doing is you're healing this through happiness. This is a beautiful transformation. It's almost like you recognize, like, this pain that I've been carrying with me, this emotional pain that I haven't really processed, I can look at it. And through looking at it, through working through it, through healing it, I can enter this energy of happiness. There's beautiful energy coming in here for you overall in your reading, but specifically in your near future. And that's kind of been the sign for, or that's kind of been the recurring theme for all air signs this reading. So let's take a look. I want to see what the Two of Cups is for you, which is the main energy for your reading. Okay. I usually don't take them unless they fall on the table or flip over, and they did both. The Two of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. Again, there's love showing up here for you, but it's not labeled as love. What I mean is that you and this person are friends, you hang out, you're kind of like chilling together, right? The love is there, the connection is there. You feel romance towards this person, but on the surface, we're friends. We're just casual. We're just platonic, right? You're looking at this as, can this actually work out? Can this turn out the way I want it to? Can I be successful if I pursue this, if I pursue the love, right? Because again, you're showing me this is just friends and we work as friends. Can we work as something more than that, right? Can we work romantically? Is it going to work out if we actually, both you and this other person, if you invest the energy in making this friendship, this hang, this casual thing, progress into something more? Let's take a look at the High Priestess for you in the recent past. No, didn't flip over, not going to take it. High Priestess is clarified by the Nine of Swords, Six of Swords, Ace of Swords. Your intuition is giving you clarity here, man. You're really stressing out about this. You keep showing me, should I walk away from this? Should I not? Should I stay with this? Should I not? There's a lot of overthinking here, tied up to something, and I do feel like it's this connection. You kind of like stressing out about, I want to walk away from this. I do want to walk away from this. Should I walk away from this? Is this the right thing for me to walk away? But I care about this person, but I want to... Lots of confusion here. Lots of anxiety around it too. Your intuition was trying to come in and give you the clarity that you wanted and just be like, hey, it's okay. Stop freaking out about this. Like, you know what to do. It's just your mind, your ego, all your fears, which are coming in and giving you this energy of, I don't know what to do. This is stressing me out. So I do feel like your intuition was trying to come in and give you that guidance. I don't know if you actually heard it because your mind is definitely very active here in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Seven of Cups in the recent past. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, the Magician. Again, you're really confused about, is this going to work? Is this not? On the one hand, you want it to work, right? I do see you showing me, I want this to work out. I want things to work out between me and this person. I want us both to come together and build something here. But then you're also very, very confused about, can this work out? Will it work out? The past, the this, they did this, they said this, it didn't work out before. Maybe it's not going to work out now. Somebody else reminds me of this person and now, it didn't work out with them, so it's not going to work out with this one. Lots and lots of confusion here, but deep down you are manifesting. You're manifesting things working out. The problem is I don't feel like your manifestation is coming true because you're coming from a place of confusion, right? With manifestations, we need to be very, very clear. What we want, how it makes us feel, put it out into the universe. And you're kind of like, I want this, but it scares me, but so there's a little bit of confusion here in the recent past about wanting to work on things or wanting to make things work here. Let's take a look at the Star in the recent past. Star is clarified by the Ace of Cups, which you get again immediately after this in the current situation, the Eight of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Again, you definitely want a brand new beginning in love here, but you're really, really overthinking everything. There's a lot of overthinking here. Your mind, which is not surprising, right? You're an air sign. Your mind is super, super, super active about this new beginning in love. Do I want this? Can I have this? Is it going to work out? Are they going to hurt me? Are they going to leave? Is this going to actually pan out the way I want it to? Yada, yada, yada. I do feel, and I'm going to be honest, there's a little bit of immature energy here on your part. And again, could be the other person, although because this is a Star, I do feel like this is you. The desire to have this new beginning in love is there, but because your mind is coming in and kind of making a mess of things and really stressing you out and freaking you out, I feel like you may resort to slightly childish methods to test the waters with this person, to test where you stand, where they stand, kind of figure things out without actually having a conversation or actually doing anything, which could be viewed as you making a move, you pursuing this, right? Let's take a look at your current situation. I want to clarify the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. So again, you're very, very scared of losing this, of losing your sense of stability if you do pursue this new beginning in love. The reason I'm a little bit, not frustrated, but I'm kind of like feeling a little heavy with this energy is because I can clearly see what you want, and then I also see how frustrating it is when your mind comes in and starts like giving you all these worst case scenarios that could happen. You're really scared that if you pursue this new beginning in love, you're going to lose this sense of, I can handle things on my own, right? Like, I don't need this person. I'm sure at some point you may have pushed them away, you may have walked away from this, and you feel stable when this connection is not in your life. You feel stable when this person is away. But you also have a desire to be with this person, and you're afraid if you let them back in or if you pursue this new beginning in love again, that it might actually cause you to feel unstable, to feel like, oh my gosh, all that pain, all that fear, all those worries to come back in again, right? So there's a lot of self-doubt here. There's a lot of questioning this whole situation. Do I want this? Is this good for me? Should I pursue this? Etc., etc., etc. Let's take a look at the Five of Swords in the current situation. Five of Swords is clarified by the Hierophant, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Cups. You're showing me that based on the past, this connection didn't work out at some point, right? This could have been a marriage for you, or one of those connections that feels very, very deep. You're showing me that based on the past between the two of you, things aren't going to work out. It's just all going to go to shit anyway. It's going to end in pain. You're going to have to emotionally disconnect and detach because this person just really doesn't, they're not emotionally fulfilling to you, right? They're not, they're leaving you wanting more. And so the reason I'm kind of hesitant when I say this is because I do feel like there's a bit of a limiting belief here, especially with the Hierophant and the Five of Swords. That to me screams like this is a belief that I've held on to for a very, very long time, right? And it no longer serves me. And it's almost like a self-sabotaging belief where I've held on to this. It really hasn't helped you in any relationships, right? But you keep holding on to it because you keep looking at the past and you're like, oh, well, I believe that it would go to shit and that relationship ended badly and I had to emotionally disconnect and the past didn't end well. So obviously this new beginning is not going to end well. I do feel like this is a little bit of a not so healthy belief that you've been holding on to, which really hasn't served you, but you haven't, it's a bit outdated. You haven't let go of it yet. And it could be tied up to this person, although I feel like it's just tied up to relationships in general for you. Let's take a look at the Hanged Man in the current situation. The Hanged Man is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Justice, and the Nine of Cups. The energy towards balance, the energy towards emotional stability is there, right? And I do feel like sometimes you get this like, almost like a surge of energy within you where you're like, you know what? Forget it. I can go pursue this. I can go set things right. I can go do what I want and I can feel emotionally stable. And it makes you feel very, very happy just entertaining that idea of I can go do, I can be in that energy, right? That's the energy that you aspire to be in. Setting things right, feeling balanced, feeling stable, feeling emotionally stable without all these fears and insecurities. Then you stop yourself. Because then again, your mind comes in and it's like, okay, this little bit of motivation, of surge of energy, that feels great. But think about all the other things that happen. And then you kind of get back into this position of stopping yourself and be like, oh, you're right, yeah, that's not going to work out. Let's take a look at your near future. I want to see what this Three of Swords is for you in the near future. Three of Swords is clarified by the High Priestess, Four of Pentacles, and the Moon. Again, you get the High Priestess in the same row in the recent past. Your intuition is trying to tell you that all this fear that you have, this fear of pain, these insecurities that you're holding on to, it's time to let go of them. Your intuition was trying to tell you that in the past, trying to give you that clarity that you needed, but I don't feel like you heard it because your mind was really, really active here. In the near future, your higher self is trying to come in again and be like, hey, stop holding on to these insecurities. Stop holding on to these fears, right? And I don't even feel like you recognize that you're acting from a place of fear. You're so afraid of experiencing emotional pain and heartbreak and being abandoned and being left behind and all of that. You're holding on to that and you don't even realize it. And your intuition is trying to come in and be like, hey, these limiting beliefs aren't serving you. Let's take a look at them. Let's light them up. Let's illuminate this so you can see what's actually going on beneath the surface. Let's take a look at the Ten of Cups for you in the near future. Ten of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands, the Two of Wands. You may be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You're waiting for this point where this person's going to come back in, where they're going to express love, they're going to express emotions. And just the thought of that makes you very, very happy, right? Just you thinking about the possibility of them coming back in, expressing emotion, expressing how they feel, letting you know that they want something romantic here with you, that brings you a lot of happiness. Now, again, I don't feel like you're the one taking action. I feel like you're waiting for them to come in and take action because you're giving me the Two of Wands, which is all about waiting, right? Like, I know I want this. I'm going to wait for it to happen. But I don't see you taking any action here. Let's take a look at the Four of Swords in the near future for you. Okay. Four of Swords is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Three of Wands. You're definitely working on healing some of these, so I do feel like whatever fears and insecurities you're dealing with in the current situation, you are going to take a look at them in the near future. And by looking at them, I feel like you have this desire to have a conversation with this person, to let them know what's up, what's going on, how you feel, how you're thinking, just kind of stuff like that. This isn't a super deep conversation, but you do have the desire to open up to them. However, I don't feel like you're actually going to do that. I feel like you're going to wait because you're showing me it's not the right time yet. Eventually, I'll get there. Eventually, I'll get to the point where what I want to do, talk to them, communicate, is going to align with what I actually do. Not yet, though. I need more time, right? You go from the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands. There's a lot of waiting here in the near future. So, I mean, hey, if you need more time, take your time, right? But at least there's definitely progress being made here, at you taking a look at what's actually holding you back. Let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind. The universe is clear from the universe. Sorry, you get the Three of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. You're waiting for that emotional stability to come in, right? You keep showing me, I'm waiting. I'm going to get to that point where I'm going to feel stable enough within myself to be able to act based on how I feel. I'm not there yet, but I know it's going to happen. I know it's like destined to happen at some point. I just need more time to get to that point where I feel comfortable actually acting based on how I feel. And like I said, that's fine. If you need more time, take your time. So Aquarius, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.